Alright. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Yep, we should be good now. Hello everybody, Grant here from the vtuber channel, and welcome to another Planet Zoo livestream where I'm going to be doing these every Saturday for the rest of June in order to speed up production of the Zany Zoo project to have it done by the end of the month. You know, live stream myself putting all the animal enclosures in, while off stream, excuse me, oh sorry about that, just finished dinner, and yeah, well, off stream making the actual building aspect of it look good, while still fitting the Team Fortress 2 atmosphere. Because, very long story short, this Planet Zoo project is designed to create a map that is designed to create a build that is similar to a it's designed to create something very similar to a Team Fortress 2 control points map. And the way this map would function would be like it'd be very non-linear, kind of like a symmetrical control point steal, if you will, because at the start of the match, all three of these middle control points will be up for the grabbing, up for the taking, and the team will have to go out and find them. We'll have to take turns, not take turns. We'll have to have proper control over all three control points before they can seize the final one and win the game. Function-wise, yes, precisely that, Mr. Wanapon. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta fix the, hold on. Let me just... Let's see if I can fix the pop-out chat feature. Okay, let's see here. No, let's try this. That's great. Don't worry, I can see your messages. I just can't see them I can't put them up on the stream replay right now. Which is a pain in the ass, but whatever. So yeah, today we're just going to be finishing the Atlas Tortoise or Megalochelys enclosure. I don't know why it's called the Atlas Tortoise, since Megalochelys, that's correct genus name, Megalochelys is from the southern lowlands of the Himalayas, not the Atlas Mountains. Maybe I'm getting names confused. But anywho, yeah, the concrete is meant to be like represent the indoor portion, while the chain link fence is meant to be much more outdoor. So now, let's see here. Okay. And it's supposed to be meant to represent the movement to the outdoors. So now, let's finish getting these barriers up. That doesn't look very natural. Okay, now let's just... let's get rid of that one. Actually, I got a better idea. Let me just get rid of these here. and to make sure it meets the space requirements. I mean, no, it doesn't technically need space requirements, but still. There we go. Looks decent. Now let's just add in some concrete. Not concrete, that's just a... Okay. Let's raise it up by... Let's raise that up by a bit. That's better. So now, let's go to null and just replace these with null barriers. There we go. Or actually, I could just use glass here. That looks a little better, yeah. I know I could I was also going to do glass barriers around here and such, but I actually, yeah, I could just go with, unless, hold on, what's the strength of glass barriers? Resistance grade 3. What does the wiki have to say about that? Fence grade 3. Okay. So I can... it would definitely save me some building time. Glass here, glass there. How about the moose? Okay. Glass there. Alright. The reticulated giraffe. I guess we could probably put some glass along here. Honestly, that would save me some building time. And it could still fit with the TF2 aesthetic. Yeah, that looks fine, although... Actually, let's put concrete here. Let's also get some concrete areas here. Or does this brick look better? Yeah, concrete would also fit well with the TF2 aesthetic too, so... So let's get some concrete there. So they can have some kind of privacy. Okay. Yeah, it actually makes a lot more sense now I think about it. Yeah, so... Glass here definitely makes sense. Wait, why is this not a concrete wall? That makes no sense. Oh, that's real nice. Have to build around that problem. Great. Regardless, let's just get back to this. That should be more than wide enough. So now... Habitat gate, I could put literally just right there. Looks good. Alright. Now, let's just go with... A second. Caps lock was on. Megalochelys. Just to be safe, though, if anyone wants to try and fix that platypus space issue, what I'll do is this. Okay, go to chain link. Just so there's a little extra space. There we go. Now we can just simply get the habitat ready. It's probably going to require some grass. Okay. Okay, grass. Terrain tool. I haven't yet seen that like mini directs for Plant Zoo 2 yet either, so please don't don't start asking me about that, please. It was Megalochelys, yeah, Megalochelys, the genus at least was. Hold on a second. Oh my, excuse me. Yeah, there are many different species, but Megalochelys atlas. Here are Atlas. Yeah, that's the main species, the type species. Excuse me. Was the largest tortoise to have ever lived. Like I said, that species in particular lived in like the late Miocene to early Pleistocene of of mainly India, aka the aka the Sivalik Hills, according to Wikipedia. According to a quick search there, but yeah. So that's probably why some people call it the Atlas Tortoise, now I think about it. Hopefully Plant Zoo 2 does give us the ability to make, like, sub-exhibits, like indoor and outdoor parts. And now let's just get to the grasses. Nice large amount of grass here. Some areas of soil, but not too much. Some long grass too. Alright, that'll do. Now let's get the facilities ready. Sussex chicken, springbuck. No, Galapagos tortoise. That's what'll fit the best. So, food trial large. Actually, this style shelter might actually work for the for Megalochelys. Right there. Alright, so water bowl large, a large water bowl, a medium food trowel. Now for the enrichment, I don't think they'll need... Okay, yeah. Fruit spike tree. A few of those here. Herb scent markers. And a small feeder ball. And a sprinkler for good measure. Right there. Actually, continent, North America. Let's go for a theme, biome, grassland, and desert. No, let's go for something better. Red desert rock, savanna rock. That'll work. Okay. Something like here will also be good. White sagebrush. White sagebush. Hold on. Californian white sage. Coconut palm. Yeah, that's not the kind of tree that's really not the tree we need right now. Oh, some saltworts, huh? Oh, so I can just gotta make sure of this. Actually, I feel like that would probably fit in the realm of like TF2. It's basically the tumbleweed in a way. Fun fact: tumbleweeds are actually these tumbleweeds, the iconic ones you see rolling around. Those are actually an invasive species that are very flammable as well. They literally turned into, okay, not really living fireballs, but zombie fireballs. I guess you could say they're like that. Okay, some bushes here too. And a few dry ones, like here and there. That looks pretty decent. Let's also add in a few more of these right here for good measure. That looks good. Alright. Let's bring in two tortoises. Let's bring in two tortoises. Let's bring two Megalochelys in. Alright. Please don't crash on me, game. Just to be safe, I'll save the game really fast. Animal trading. Okay, not unicorns. I need... yeah, the Atlas Tortoise. There we are. A rescue. Okay. Sure, why not? Alright. Let's send them right to the quarantine right here. Meanwhile, we'll incorporate this into one of the work zones. Work zones, work zones, work zones. Edit work zone. Front end, the upper right. So upper right would be right there. No, right there. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get this going. After these two giant tortoises get settled in, I'm thinking we'll then move on to probably the small mammal house is probably going to be a real building nightmare, so we're probably going to save that for last. Next up is probably going to be the aviary. Buddy, the quarantine is right here. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I gotta put some bedding in here. Okay, habitat, bedding. Leaves? No. Straw, there we go. That looks better. Wait. Oh. This giraffe's incubating, that's why. Oh, injured? Oof. Sometimes also called Megalochelys. That is true, yes. Equally suitable of a name. Although the Megalochelys genus itself actually had species that probably lasted until like the late Pleistocene in areas like Timor. Until about like 120,000 years ago, at least according to Wikipedia and such. What was the serious injury? Hold on, I want to see this for a second. And again, after we get these two giant testudines settled in, I'll probably go for either the aviary or the ice house. Probably the aviary. All right, you're ready to go. Oh, welcome to the stream, Tavyon Fosh. Alright, buddy. Alright, what do you think? Not enough long grass, huh? I can imagine, like, as a stage hazard, or not stage hazard, map hazard or whatever, weird glitch aside, that, like, that the mercenaries can stand on top of these tortoises even as they walk. At least one of them can. But anywho, need a bit more. Okay, everything seems good there. Like I said, I basically got rid of the space requirements because of that platypus debacle. Out of curiosity, though, I want to see... overcrowding. Low welfare. Navigable swimming area. How about here? Yeah, that's why I disabled... Because this should be more than sizable enough for a platypus. Unless if, like, the space requirements are actually backed by hard science, which they probably are. But again, I'm still trying to figure it all out. So yeah, for colossal chellies, this should be fine. Not great, but fine. Disease risk. I'll call Keeper to handle that. Hold on a second. What's going on here with that? Isn't it supposed to be covered by water? Of course it isn't covered by that. The same here. So I'm going to fix that real quick. I can literally just get rid of it. And then put the water back. Get rid of it. And put the water back. You know what? Actually, let me just, I'm actually going to take out the, it's pretty much bullshit that you have to have the water be cleaned like this. Like, there's got to be a way to handle it better than, water cleanliness, water cleanliness, water cleanliness, water cleanliness. Okay, I'll get rid of overcrowding for now. What we have here in terms of space should be more than enough for the Megalochelys. Megalochelys, rather. Alright, now let's get the aviary set up. Also, this stream's probably going to be a little shorter, ironically enough, because I don't want to be streaming super late, so I'll probably end it around 10:30 rather than 11, but yeah. You could just call me Grant, dear viewers. Or Aura. That could work too. Anywho. Let me pull up LibreOffice and see. And let's see what would be needed for the aviary. Also, let me just check in the Atlas Tortoise. Now, that's in our build. Okay, so, like, the Egyptian fruit bat, we don't need to worry about that, nor the domestic chicken. The dodo will be part of the aviary despite being flightless, though. The only problem is that creating an aviary is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but I do have plans to get around that. Okay. Yeah, like I said, straight path is just meant to be like a bit of a placeholder, so let's get rid of... Okay, let's get rid of that here, starting now. Terrain with curb railings. Let's go with these markers instead. That'll probably fit a little better. Maybe... my family has 3 dogs right now, and a betta fish. Oftentimes, though, two of my sister's corgis are often brought over to stay while she's busy with mainly a moving house and other stuff like that, and her own work and such. It's a complicated affair, to say the least. Okay, yeah, the bald eagle and the hyacinth macaw, we can get rid of those guys now. They have served their purpose. Sorry to hear that. Okay, let's go for a winding path here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Maybe some branching areas as well. Let's go to right there. And finally right here. Now, small guest gate. How are we going to make this aviary work? Okay, that's a pretty wide spanning. Okay, then. we going to make this work for full? We're going to fully make this work. Probably going to need to do a lot of chain link fence stuff here. So, it's going to require a bit of a strange maneuver, some strange maneuvers. We're going to have to give it the illusion that it's like a free-flying aviary when it's not quite that. But again, there's only so much I can do. Oh, okay. They're a little convoluted, but it should do the job. Again, making aviaries in normal Plant Zoo is a pain in the ass. That's one of the things I'm already thrilled about when it comes to the sequel. Actual aviaries for once. Oh, device battery low. Oh, shit. Thanks for reminding me, Steam. Yeah, my laptop was actually unplugged. If you leave your laptop plugged in for too long and such while you're using it, you will eventually kill the battery over time. Which is what it's a habit I'm trying to avoid with my new laptop here that I got back in March. Okay. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's just, okay, let's just, that's a little better. Let's go to, trims down to, up to 4 meters here. There we go. Yeah, that looks decent. Now, we just gotta get the, Okay, let's see here. Now let's just extend this out to 8 feet. Actually, I think concrete would work a little better here. I know, bricks. Yeah, bricks would actually be good here for the aesthetic. Let's see here. Alright, now let's just go to here. I guess this will do for now. So now let's take a look at what we got here. Eurasian so bald eagle, dodo, Eurasian eagle owl. Okay, that's 3. Okay, hyacinth macaw. Okay, military macaw. Those macaws could probably go together. Okay, it's actually not as many birds as I expected. Alright. Okay, so we're just going to need 4 enclosures in total. That's not as many as I thought. Although I am curious. Hold on a second. Game crashes as soon as you attempt to buy a dodo. I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, a minute. Based on the Indian peafowl. Okay, I could work with that. Oh, not what I need. Yeah, this could be a narrow corridor that, like, areas like here, engineers could set up a sentry nest. Let's raise this up to about 12 meters. Maybe just 10 meters. Alright, that looks pretty decent. Now I just gotta get some coverings for that and so on. For now, let's go to here. Okay, the chain link. Actually, first of all, though. Okay, let's go to... No, stop it. No. Snap to adjacent heights. No. I just need it to be just this on its own. No, that's not what I need. Habitat perimeter. Alright, let's try this instead. Okay. No, it's not it either. I need to... I don't want them to... Okay. Not what I need. I'm gonna save the game before you try Dodo. Yeah, that of course I'm gonna obviously do that, of course. I don't think like the aviary habitats are something the Merc's going to be actually be able to go into, but again, I'm thinking too technically here though. No, it's not it. Hold on a second. What am I? Wait, what am I doing? I could just find the help box right there. Basics, barriers. Adjusting a barrier. Height snap. Snap to adjacent height. Height modes. Flat top. Snap to adjacent heights. Let me test it real quick. Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for either. Unless if you control and shift or no. Alts. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see here. Barrier. Concrete wall. Okay. Barriers. Barrier gate types. Barrier height. Height modes. The behaviors can be adjusted to the following behaviors: undulating, flat top and editable bottom. Now I'm looking for either. Okay, hold on a second. You know what? I don't think I need to even do that. All I need to do is simply... Curved barrier top. Okay. Follow centered. Okay. Length, height snap. Last thing I need right now is for those angles snap. Nope. Alright then. Maybe if I do this... How do I adjust the height of that? You know what? Screw it. We'll just... These streams are just focused on putting the animals in, so we're just going to go with simply that. So, let's just proceed. The chain link fence here. One here. Okay, now glass habitat gate. One, actually, okay, let's go with one here. One. Right there. This is, no, it's not holding multiple guests. Is it, why do they think, oh, so that's how we're going to go with it, huh? Get rid of that, and that. Let's try this now. Okay, let's see here now. Let's have a glass one. Or what the? No. God damn it. Okay, let's try this again. A glass one here. It doesn't look great, but it'll do. Fix. Multiple habitat gates. There aren't multiple habitat gates. What? Why is it? Really? We're going with this? The fix for this is to add chain link fence right there. There we go. Must be a glitch. Probably a little extreme for aviary, but this'll work fine. Okay, Eurasian eagle owl. Actually, no, bald eagle. Okay. Yeah, so... yeah, eagle owls. Eurasian, eagle owl... macaws... and finally the dodos. 1002. Let's try and see if we can speedrun gain all these guys to suitable habitat in a way. Actually, now I think about it, this path won't really work. Craystone path? That probably works a little better. Okay. A little by the books, but it should do the trick. I actually feel like the dodos and the macaws could probably share an enclosure. Which gives me an idea, but I'll probably handle that off stream. For now. What's this here? Semi-aquatic habitat? Food cage. Okay, let's see here. Species. Okay. Where'd the dodo go? Do I have that mod installed? I should. Oh yeah, I just used the peafowl stuff. Okay, then let's do that instead. So peafowl, construction, habitat. Okay. Peafowl, common peafowl, Indian peafowl. Actually, yep, there we are. Um, Hyacinth macaw. Now let's find the military macaw as well. Okay, I guess this will work for now. So, okay, let's go for a small water bowl here. Or, yeah, a small food bowl here. For the, wait, is this the macaw enclosure? In that case, let's start. Okay, small food bowl. Okay. I won't lie, I am still really tired internally from work and and somewhat changing out the internals of my car. Water bowl. Small water bowl. Alright, now let's see here. Enrichment items. Climbable. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here now. Let's see here. Let's just place that there. Actually, molasses might. That doesn't look right. Okay, so tug rope for the dodo or Indian peafowl. That can go right here. The climbing frame will probably build off stream, actually. There we go. Grass shorts, some short grass here and there. Okay. A little stumped on how to handle. On second thought, maybe we'll just stick to the bald eagles for now. Again, Plant Zoo 2 really needs like an auto-building feature in some areas to really help you out. Not like generative AI or anything like that, God no, but like some way to make it more efficient than just, you know... Again, the addition of actual aviaries into Plant Zoo 2 will be a massive boon. Okay. Bald eagle, Eurasian eagle owl at least. I will admit, I am a lot out of my element today. That's weird. Don't I have the Eurasian eagle owl with me? Did they take it off the mod page? Did that mod page get taken down or something? Oh, Iberian eagle owl. That must be why. There we are. Okay, it's based on the Wolverine. Ah, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. I actually feel like... Okay, yeah. Let's put this... Okay, let's put some of these climbing frames around here. One here. One here. Ooh, this is a big one. I think the owls will like this better. Perching post, birds of prey. Yeah, this is the... I don't know, that doesn't seem to survive the updates. Actually, they'll probably still like this. Small brachiation frame. I mean, these are the pipes for... Yeah, this could still work. Again, to give the illusion of it. Um, I got an idea. Let's remove those from the group itself. And now move them over here. Uh, why are they all... let's lower that bit. There we go. Second, second, what do we got here? Discord notification. Okay. Yeah, now back to the, yeah, eagle owls and bald eagles. We'll at least try to get them implemented in time for the end of the stream. Okay, let's see here. food tray large. Let's get a large food tray here. And one here. Let's just get a large water bowl for each. Now the enrichment. Okay, let's see here. Food enrichment. Pianta pronghorn for the bald eagle. I'm getting these habitat enclosures right. Yep, okay. A dog ball for skittle feeder for the Iberian eagle owl. And as well as a bamboo feeder. Well, the bald eagle can have the dog ball. Oh, that's how it's done. Also, let's just go right there and get rid of all this plaster shit. No. Oh, that is not what I want at all. No way. Okay, let's just a second. Okay, now let's just take that, move it around here. Place it right there. There we go. A little bit lower, please. What the? No. Let's try again. What the hell? I'm sure I can obscure that with something. Okay, so prey-scented snack. Tug rope. Okay, one for you, one for you. Okay. Now with that out of the way, let's get our birds of prey in here. If you're wondering what that monotonous sound is in the background, it's a fan. The AC isn't on right now, and I have to close my window because of, to prevent outside noises from getting in, but at the same time, it can also make things a little bit stuffy in here, so yeah. Northern bald eagle. A rescue male. Custom seizure female. Alright. Oh, yeah, let's just select all. Send them right to here. But first, okay, now I'll go to upper right. Actually, let's add that work zone too. Add these two as well. And as well as for like lower right. There we go. There we go. And I think I'll end the stream once that's handled. Oh. Speaking of birds. Social health, group size is too large. Find that real quick. Okay, let's just get rid of most of these guys. Okay, not get rid of. I mean, release into the wild, of course. Okay, hold on a second. Right. How do I release these guys into the wild? Send ammo storage and trade center. Where is the trade center at? Can't release them to the wild. Okay. Alright. Just gotta wait for them to be done now. Low welfare, huh? Not an ideal temperature. Ammo's too hot. Take the temperature there. Let me fix that for you, buddy. Okay. Let me add some more of these in here for you. Okay, that'll do for now. Again, I'm trying to juggle everything here. Wait, where are they? Where do bald eagles go? Oh, this is their enclosure. Right? Yep, alright. Let's see here. Hard shelter. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. This burrow should do the trick. Actually, the bald eagles don't make nest in burrows. I'm pretty sure one can head cannon the whole thing, so to speak. Meanwhile, I'll put an actual bit of bedding up here. About to inbreed? Nope, we cannot have that. I'm going to stop that right in the act. Okay, maybe not there. There we go. Roberto, you're ready to make... Welcome aboard, buddy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Too much soil, not enough grass, probably not enough rock either, huh? I can fix that for you. Some smooth rock here and there. There we go. And it's about... Okay, and it's now 10:33, so I think we'll end the stream here. Again, each of these streams, except for the last one, is supposed to have me at least just mainly me just putting the animal in the zoo and so on. All the little extra touches, like making the buildings actually look like buildings and such, that'll come later on. Like, that'll happen in between, like, before and during my final stream. I'll just assign that there. And let's put our last other eagle owl here. Alright. Low welfare. Yeah, okay, needs a keeper. I'll sign that real fast. Apparently it did the trick. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Combathon is being worked on as we speak at a slow pace, but slowly and steadily it will come to fruition. And that'll be it for now. And yeah, next stream we'll finish up the aviary bits and then move on to the ice house, so to speak. And I will see you all next weekend. Goodbye, everybody.